welcome. And I'm trying to make sure you guys can see this up here with the lights and everything. So, welcome to the Remarkably Created Blog Hop. This month we are showcasing new products that was just released in the annual catalog. So, my name is Candice, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And for my project, I am showcasing the Pop On By bundle. This was actually slated to be my blog post for Monday, but I decided to go ahead and showcase doing the blog hop because I know that more people were going to see this through the blog hop. I'm sorry, my daughter's watching something, and stuff. So I really wanted to showcase this because I think people get intimidated sometimes when you think about pop-up cards. So I wanted to show, it is challenging. It takes more work, but I wanted to show how easy it is to still use. So this is the card that we are making today. I made a couple of alterations with the colors and stuff. But this was my first run at it. And then this is the inside. It is just so pretty. I loved it so much. So what we're going to do first, now I did get a lot of prep work done ahead of time, just because I know we would end up being here all day if I didn't. But we're going to take our scoreboard here, and actually we're going to come in this way. No, actually we do want to come in this way. And so going in about, I would say, maybe 3/4 of an inch, so which is about right there at the 4-inch mark. We just want to come in. Okay, I think I went in a little bit further, but it's okay because we're going to be cutting and stuff. So, and the reason why you want to do this, you don't want to go all the way in, because when I did my first practice run, I went all the way in and it's going to cause a problem. So the reason why you want to do that is because when you're running this through your die, there are some holes. And I'm going to apologize for the shaking. With this here. Ooh, this is quite dusty. I was about to say, it hasn't been that long, has it? Okay. So I'm going to place this on my magnetic platform. So then you're going to take your big die here. And what you want to do is, and I'm hoping you guys can see, so on the score marks, is you want to get this lined up. Let's see, if I move this way. So you want to be able to get this in. Okay, I think I got it. Just want to make sure that it's straight. It looks straight. But like I can get this. So this is why you want to make sure that you have enough space right there. And let me see, where's my pencil? Okay. Ouch. And so I'm going to just make a little tick mark in there. It's the middle of the night here in the US right now, and I can't see because there's no light outside. So So that's all I'm doing is just, okay, Candice, you're just moving this all over the place. There goes that one. And there goes that one. Okay. Alright, there we go. Okay. I don't want to apologize for any shaking that this may do. Okay. Okay, there we go. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pop those out. Okay. Okay, so now this is going to be our inside of our card. Now, the one thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to run that die 2 more times. And I'm using Flirty Flamingo and Basic Gray. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting. Okay, so I'm just coming in here at certain notches and cutting away. Okay. Okay, so then I want, oops. Okay, there. Okay. Oh. I cut out the wrong piece. Okay. Now you're going to want to use some liquid adhesive, but I'm going to go ahead and just use my tape runner here. Okay. And then I just realized I keep wanting to do this piece first. Okay. I want to go ahead and start. bringing this in just so I know. Okay, so now there, that's what was stuck. Okay. Now we're gonna move that back flat. So now I'm gonna come in here and actually I'm coming in here because I want my door handle. Okay. And see, in this one, Stampin' made it so easy for us to be able to cut and trim what we want. Okay. Because I do want the door to still be white. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go and cut this out and get this adhered, and you're gonna want to cut out your trim pieces to the window, the panels to the window, and then I will be back. Or you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna let y'all see the process. Cause I just thought about something. I'm doing this on my phone, and the software that I have isn't necessarily the friendliest when it comes to allow me to upload. Okay, so all I'm doing is just trimming these panels here. You will need them. Okay. And then we're gonna cut this and this. So this is what I'm saying, that, you know, it creates a beautiful card, but it's just going to take more effort. To create it. Okay. And then you want to cut out these panels here. and then this is the last window. Now you can keep all this pink, but if you wanted that white, all you have to do is just trim up here. And okay, come up, trim. Like, this is a card I would make like for a special friend. I wouldn't necessarily make a whole bunch of these. Okay. So now we're going to start piecing this together, and we're going to use the liquid glue. And please remember, a little bit goes a long way. And the reason why you want to use the liquid glue is because it gives you a little bit more wiggle room if you don't exactly get it where you need it to go. So now we're going to take these pieces here. And as you can see, did I cut it too long? Actually, I didn't. Okay. So for some reason, I felt like last time, when I worked on it yesterday, I had on my sample that I had ended up cutting. Okay. Make sure that this is going to there just right. Yep. Okay. And get these. Alright. So now what we're going to do is take our curtains and adhere these to the back. Oh, hold on, I can't forget the door frame, can I? Okay. Make sure our door still opens. Okay. Let's adhere our windows here. Okay, and then I colored my curtains in using my my Stampin' blends, and so they are back in stock. The current colors anyway. The new colors will be available mid-June, so hopefully it'll be available soon. Hopefully it's this week. Let's see if we can fix this here. Okay. Let's see if fix this piece just a little bit. Okay. And then there you go. But I'm not quite done with this one here. So what I want to do is take my stamp set and then there are some pebbles here. That we are going okay. So now we have our walkway. And I want to hit that really quickly. What is this one? It is light crumb. Well, you don't know what is it. It's in my hand. I'm going to color this in with some light crumb cake. Okay. And then lastly, I'm going to stamp the inside sentiment. I don't see the ink that I wanted to use, and it was just here. Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright. And we have this wonderful new tool here, which is the Simply Chamois that I absolutely love for cleaning off my stamps. Okay. And then we're going to wrap this piece up here by adding just a little bit of adhesive. Down at the bottom. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get to our card base, and actually, okay, maybe I can swing it. I was looking at the time. Okay, so before we do that, I have a piece of smoky slate here. So this is Pool Party cut down to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I just have a 1/2 inch strip of oh god, I hope I cut this down right. Oh, I cut too much. Let me change that. So this is smoky slate, but I think it's kind of fun just to see, you know, what people do to get their cards done. Okay, so I'm going to do this at a 1/4 of an inch. I think I need a new blade. Oh, okay. You know what? I need a new blade. If I cut this right the first time. At 1/4 of an inch. Actually, it's a 1/2 inch. I think I misjudged my other measurement just thinking about it. Okay, and we're gonna add this right onto the bottom here. Okay. Yeah, it seems like lately, even though I'm done with school, the only time I really get to really craft is on the weekends, because I'm a night owl. It's like, what, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning here. And, you know, during the week I work. So I don't get the privilege of being able to stay up and stamp. Okay. So we wanted, I'm doing this to see where I need to stamp that at. Okay. And then the last thing is we need is a branch coming from up behind the house. Okay. And the one thing I love about our stamping blends is that we have the ability to color on top of colored cardstock. I'm just going to color this in using the bronze. Okay. Then I'm just going to grab some, what's this one called? I found my piece. I was looking for this yesterday. My old olive. Okay, this is actually very calming. Usually, like actually, when I was prepping, I was listening to music and stuff. But only thing when I listen to music is I have a tendency to forget what I'm doing because I'm gonna start dancing. Okay, and then lastly, I want to go ahead and get my sentiment on there. I'm gonna clean this off really quickly. And then the sentiment I am using is home. Okay. And we're going to put this right to the side there. And I'll clean that off after I'm finished. Now we're not going to pop this up. Okay. Hopefully this has had enough time to dry. Okay. And we're going to put this here. So now, oops. Okay. I'm trying not to hit the sentiment just because it may still be a little wet. And then we're going to take our last piece here. And we're going to add it to our window. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and insert our piece here. So when you're doing your pop-up piece, go ahead and get this folded down the way it needs to be. Actually, I have already did it, so I don't know why. Oh. Okay. There we go. So if it's giving you a little bit of a hard time, just check your pieces to make sure nothing is stuck out of, going into places where it had no business going. So I'm going to put this in where I want it to hit. Add my adhesive. So you do want to be very careful where you are laying your adhesive at. See how this is exactly, and make sure everything is lining up. And then I want just a bit okay. We're gonna fold that in. Okay, so now that's good. And then you want something along this edge there. Press. And voila. There you go. And that is how you do your pop-up card. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Don't forget to head over to my blog so you can see all the other hoppers that are hopping along today. And thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.